So I know I said that I would probably wait a while before I shared a picture of my face or whatever, but people are telling me that just let loose and put yourself out there. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm currently walking. I gotta get all the way down there to the end of the street. For well, I guess pretty much everybody, because nobody really knows me on here. Um, like 8 years ago, I had a really serious back injury. That's what caused me to lose my job. It, I think, is part of what threw me into deep anxiety and depression, losing my career over it. I shouldn't have been let go, but because I couldn't get any lawyers to take my case, I was up the creek without a paddle. So now I am trying to put all the pieces back together, and it seems like every time I start getting there to a point where I'm going to be somewhat okay, something else happens. We've went through 2 hurricanes. This last hurricane last year, I lost almost everything, and it's really taking a toll. So I'm fighting to get back. I do these little walks. It's nothing exciting. It's 1 city block. I walk down to the end of the street and back, and that's sorry about that light. I don't know how to get it out of the frame. I do that just to try to keep moving, and it puts a hurt on me. There's days where I can't make it more than a couple houses, and the back pain goes into my leg, through my hip, and hopefully I don't do it on video ever, but there's times where everything goes goes numb on my left side down, from my back through my hip, and then I do the trust falls, but there's zero trust behind it, so it's not fun. But it is what it is, and with losing your job and stuff like that, it's hard to I don't know how it is for other people. I know, and I don't know if it's different in different states. I know here in Florida, the affordable health care is not affordable. So I don't make much money. I can't get any help with disability, and they want me to pay $726 a month with a $15,000 a year deductible, which is absolutely bonkers. So I just try to deal with it. It's like right now my back is starting to seize up real bad. I'm getting a lot of tingling going down my leg, but that's beside that. So so my focus is to be kind of do some reselling content. I sell on eBay, mostly my car. I used to do Amazon years ago, but I'm not at a place to do that right now with losing everything from the hurricane last year. We lost about 95% of our inventory, but the goal is to eventually get to a place where I can either, I've got your little dreams, your goals, and one of mine is to get to a place where I can either get like an old large building, say like an old school, anything that where it can be turned into what's considered residential. Either that or something like some land, and I'm trying to do that to so I can be in a place that my neighbor's being a pain in the ass. So I can get to a place where I can help others that are in a similar situation, falling on hard times, be able to help take them in, like say like an old school building or something like that. As long as someone's willing to put in a little bit of work and effort, then I help them, and you do it one room at a time and help them get in a room and things like that and get back on their feet. Because I tell you, I went from my highest to my lowest in a 7-month span, and it's been really hard trying to bounce back from that. but I'm trying. So I haven't given up the fight yet. I won't say that I haven't had those dark times, because I have. And it hasn't been easy. I had one last night, to be 100% honest. Luckily I had 2 amazing friends from long ago show up and help remind me that I'm worth more than just giving up, I hope that doesn't deter people from this channel. I want it to be uplifting. I would love it to be a community of like-minded people, happy place to be, no negativity, which I know that's very hard to get on social media, especially with trolls and stuff like that. But yeah, that's my goal, is to be able to do something like that. The other thing would be, like I said, property. So get a property that's large enough in an area where they're okay with, say, like tiny homes or something like that, and be able to start a fund or anything to be able to help with building each person their own little place. I've seen a lot of like the shed to house videos. I'm not gonna say that they're good, bad, or indifferent, but I think when you're in a tough place, anything's better than nothing. And that's kind of what my goal is. It's since I'm living it, I know mental health is real. It's something I would never wish on anybody. I'm the complete opposite. I mean, it was roughly 7 years ago that I was literally standing in line, one person ahead of me at the post office, and out of nowhere I thought I was having a heart attack. Ended up going to the hospital and finding out that I have anxiety, and then they boiled that down to agoraphobia, so fear of being in public, and it's real. It takes a lot out of me just to do these walks. There was a time where I was even afraid to literally go to my mailbox, and that's when I lived in a smaller town of less than 1,500 people, and I had all of like 4 neighbors on my street. But I want to be able to help those. I know a lot of people are against medications. I'm not saying I'm for them, all I can say is, as of right now, it's helping some, and some is better than none. So I'd like to be able to get back out into the workforce and be able to have like a regular job again, and then do the scrapping and the other on the side to save up the money, to try to be able to make like a safe haven, a safe place for those that need that time to get away, get their mind back into let's say a safe place, and be able to get back out there and not hide from things, like I have. I couldn't tell you the last time I've went out to eat. I couldn't tell you the last time I've been able to say, hey, I'm ready to go to a friend's house. Luckily I have a friend that has decided to not give up on me and take this journey with me, and he rides the struggle bus with me, and I appreciate him more than anything. If it wasn't for him, I don't know where I would be. My anxiety is so bad that I've chosen not to drive. I can drive, but I've chosen not to, because when I have anxiety attacks, it gets so bad that there's times I black out, and I really won't want to hurt anybody else in the process. So if y'all notice, on a completely side note, this is wonderful Florida weather right now. We're at 9 o'clock at night, 87 degrees, feels like 101 with almost 80% humidity. So doesn't take much walking to get you a good sweat going on. But like I said, I mean, if anyone has any questions, any comments, I welcome it. I'm trying to grow this to, I mean, I can't lie, I would like it to eventually be able to be something that could get monetized, to where that money also could go towards building this future goal of being able to help other people. And maybe it'll never happen, I'm not a young buck anymore. I don't want to think I'm old yet, but I'm getting there. 45 is literally right around the corner, and I would like to be able to do something, and have a purpose that's worthwhile, that I can add to my journey, for the Lord, I'm not the most highly religious man. I was when I was younger. Got away from it when I was at an age where I had questions to try to help understand things, and excuse me, and the church didn't like that. So now I deal with extreme agoraphobia, so being around in big groups is very hard for me. But I have found a church online that streams every Sunday, both services, and I attend that, and hoping a soon-to-be goal is to be able to actually step foot in there and be a part of that congregation, for the time being. But yeah, if anybody, like I said, if anyone questions, comments, if you would like to subscribe, play these videos in the background, something to help me to get my watch time up, I would appreciate it. But I don't expect it of anybody. I'm still trying to get used to all this. Like, way my mind works is I have to get it to focus on one thing, and then I'm focused on that one thing, and then after I get done with it, I go, man, I should have started recording. Like, we took a load of scrap in the other day. It was a small load, and it was on purpose a small load. It was a storage unit we had got where the person had been evicted. We were asked to take care of it because of, we'll just say, all the paraphernalia and type of stuff that was in there. There was a lot of bikes in there. We had to sit on that unit for 3 months waiting for the sheriff's department to clear the bikes of not being recorded at all as stolen. So but we took that in, and it was kind of more of a loss type thing for taxes, because having to hold on it for as long as I did, I can't keep sitting on all those bikes and all that, so I stripped them down and everything, and took them in, and then found that either that yard or aluminum rules have changed, because what I'm used to is sheet aluminum is exactly that, a sheet. But they say their buyers won't accept anything as sheet aluminum that has any type of a weld, any type of even aluminum rivet. They said they actually usually only do irony aluminum, and I told them, I said, well, then never mind, I'll go elsewhere. And they said, well, we can do it as sheet aluminum this one time, which I don't know how prices are everywhere else. Paid 36 cents a pound. Extruded paid 47 cents a pound. And I can't remember what the cast was. It wasn't over 40 cents. So it'd be neat to see what other people's prices are if anybody's made it this far in a video. With my videos, I'm going to try to be 100% transparent and, you know, not do a lot of editing and stuff like that. Just kind of fly off the cuff, because right now I don't have the time to learn the editing software and stuff like that. So you'll see it as it is, real time type thing. But anyone that's made it this far, thank you. I appreciate it, and I hope you have a wonderful week, and God bless. Have a great night. Bye.